guys, Ron from FunctionBuilt-Aquatics. This video is an update video on the patoti grogot pair that Nathan and I imported over a year ago. The male in this tank was holding, and he released his fry pretty early. Actually, my estimate was between 12 and 15 days. That's pretty short for any of the bettas in my collection, and I mostly maintain bettas from the Immaculata complex. There are 2 of the 6 fry that are in this tank right there. These guys are actually feeding on microworms and some crushed flake, and I believe the crushed flake will help accelerate their growth, because once the fish start taking flake, then they can start taking micro pellets as they get a little bit larger, and that'll just help increase their overall size. Unlike the macrostoma fry in my collection, which only want to take live, these guys have no problem not only feeding on the crushed flake coming out of their parents' mouths and gills, but the pieces that fall to the bottom. Now this is the male patoti, and he is the red tiger. I like to refer to him as the red tiger. Now I'm trying to do a little experiment with him, and I'm using one food in particular. I'm not going to mention the name of it, but it's a little high in the red producing properties, and I'm hoping that that'll help increase some of the red hues, orangish red hues in his color. I'm going to try feeding him exclusively on that food the next month or so. So this tank is a basic, simple system. These fish are typically found in clear, somewhat running water. It's not still. These guys also do appreciate cover and not bright light. So for the most part, I've noticed that when these fish are in a tank with a really bright LED light, they will hide most of the time. When I put a smaller diameter LED light, they had no problem showing themselves a lot more and becoming a lot more active. Look at the girth on this male. I mean, this guy's really been feeding up pretty well. He does typically like to jump out of the tank and bite at my fingertips, which is funny for the most part, but you know, as you know, these fish don't really have any teeth that you can feel, but it's still kind of eerie when you're in there and he's just banging away at your fingers trying to get you. Now he's either protecting the fry, or he's just so used to me throwing food in that tank that he's basically acknowledging my fingertips with food. So this is the grogot that Nathan and I imported over a year and a half, probably about a year ago. Not a year and a half, but a little over a year ago. And this is the female right here, checking out one of her fry. So far, so good. Now, I do expect at some point they'll probably spawn again, so I'll continue to keep an eye on them. It only takes a big water change and a little fluctuation in temperature to get them going. So stay tuned for more, and hopefully